figure this out. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, how you doing? Hey, Donovan. When I don't know what it is. Every time, who is this? I go live, somebody call. That was a soft knock. You hear me? That was a soft knock. There go Tyler, y'all. They know you, Tyler. Look, Tyler. The whole mouse of my of my wireless keyboard is my wire mouse is broke.
It's broke?
Yes, look at the top of it. You can't even press it to move around. And I put it up too. Daisy said, "Hey, big brother." It's broke. Ain't it? It's fixed. Look. No, it ain't. I already hooked up my other one. What y'all got going on today? It's raining here. It's dark here. Uh, it's ugly. What did you do to your hand? It just got sore in my wrist yesterday. So I put this compression glove on. Probably for doing the same stuff over and over and over again. Guess what we talking about today? Knowing your worth. We talking about that today. You know it's going to be some trolls that come in here. And we going to get them together right when they come in here. Knowing your worth. Let me see. I hope not, Daisy. I don't want no carpal tunnel. Man. Who is that? Vanderboy? Is that Van? No, that's Daisy. Owen, do you have a favorite Pokemon? Nope. I enjoy our text. Thank you, Daisy. Me too. So we're going to talk about today, class. Knowing your worth. Self-respect. If you don't respect yourself, you're not going to have no respect for nobody else. Put a yellow heart in the chat if you respect yourself. Let me see who respect theyself. Y'all didn't put it in there. Daisy respects herself. It's 8 people in here. You mean to tell me 7 of y'all don't respect y'allself? Kind of people are y'all? But anyway, knowing your worth. Self-respect starts with understanding that you have value. Thank you. Did y'all hear me? Knowing your worth, self-respect starts when you understand that you have value. And let's break it down. You recognize that you matter. You believe your feelings and opinions are important, because some people don't care about your opinion. They just care about what they believe in or how they feel. They don't care about how you feel. You don't feel the need to lower yourself to be accepted. Let me say it in these terms. Don't ever dumb yourself down for nobody. Be who you are. Either they're going to accept it or they're not. And if they don't, oh well, bye-bye. Example to say. Let me just tell you an example. Self-respect means I know my value. I don't have to beg for respect because I already respect myself. And anyway, who want to be around somebody that don't respect you? I know you wouldn't. Hey, you see them? You see them eggs? 18 of them yesterday. 6 when I came here. Yeah, 6 when I came here. I promise. What? Ain't no more? Okay. Now, you got to learn how to set boundaries. People with self-respect set limits on how others treat them. If you respect yourself, you're not going to let other people treat you any kind of way. Thank you. You know, they always, when I go live at night, I have my bonnet on. They be like, what's under the hat? They want me to pull it off and show them what's under the hat. But look, I respect myself enough to know I don't want to pull my bonnet off just because a person is wondering what's under the hat. If I took the bonnet off because a person wanted me to, then I will be pleasing them. I'm not pleasing them. I'm pleasing myself. That's a good example. Okay, you got to learn to set boundaries. People with self-respect set limits on how others treat them. That means saying no when something don't feel right. You ever somebody just asks you something or to do something and you really don't want to do it, but you still say yes and you don't feel right because you're trying to people please. You trying to please other people when you really don't want to do it. And who comes first? You. You come first. Not allowing disrespect or manipulation. Now, let's break that down so people can understand that. I was going to write this down, but I said I'll just go on a computer. Okay. Yes. Okay. Disrespect means, because some people just like to disrespect people and not really knowing what it is. They just was taught that. Disrespect means treating someone in a way that shows a lack of value, regard, or consideration for them. Talking to somebody rudely, like the trolls do. Ignoring somebody's feelings or opinions. Belittling or making someone feel small. Interrupting somebody constantly. Mocking or making fun of someone. The simple way to explain it is disrespect is when someone treats you like you don't matter. Why would you want to be around a person that treats you like you don't matter? And you matter. If someone constantly talks over you, calls you names, or dismisses your feelings, that is disrespectful behavior. And we won't tolerate that. Okay? Now let's talk about manipulation. Manipulation is when someone tries to control or influence another person in a dishonest or unfair way. I'd rather be around people who make me feel like, yes, Daisy. Manipulation often includes guilt tripping, trying to make you feel guilty of something, twisting the truth around, playing victim, using emotions to control someone, pressuring someone to do something they don't want to do. A simple way to explain that is manipulation is when someone tries to control you without being honest about it. You got a lot of manipulators out there. Be careful. Somebody might say, if you really care about me, you would do this for me. This is often emotional manipulation. So you say, if you don't want to do it, and they say, if you really care about me, you would do it anyway. Well, say, I don't give a damn about you. That's what you say. Very true. And we need to ignore them and pray. Yes. Here's the difference between disrespect and manipulation. Disrespect is treating someone poorly. Manipulation is trying to control someone. Disrespect tears you down, and manipulation tries to control you. When you have self-respect, you don't tolerate either one. Either one. You don't tolerate it. Very true. Yep. Disrespect happens when someone does not treat another person with kindness, value, or basic human courtesy. When someone respects you, they listen to you, they speak to you politely, they consider your feelings, not only their feelings, but they consider your feelings. Is there a form of positive manipulation when you try to push somebody to be better when they just won't? Well, I wouldn't even call that, Clay, positive manipulation. I wouldn't call that positive manipulation. I'll just call that caring about somebody to push them to their purpose so they can do better in life. But sometimes, I've tried to do that a lot. Sometimes people don't want to do better in life. And no matter how much you push them, how much words of encouragement you may give them, you break it down to them so a baby can understand, and they still won't do it, they don't want to do it. So don't even disrespect yourself to keep doing that. Because I feel like if you're saying something that will help somebody in a situation that they're in, and you know it'll work, and deep down inside they know it'll work, but they just don't do it, it ain't manipulation. It's positive reinforcement is what it is. Some people don't want it. So when someone disrespects you, they may talk to you in a rude tone, ignore what you say, laugh at you, or make you feel small. Push them to be better, but they need to do it with encouragement. If they don't listen, pray for them. Exactly. You're welcome. Somebody ever laughed at you and tried to belittle you and make you feel less than? Treat you like your opinion don't matter. Like what you saying, it don't matter. They don't want to hear it. What you're saying is irrelevant. I've been there before. The simple explanation you can say is, disrespect is when someone treats you like you don't matter. If someone cuts you off while you're talking and constantly belittles you, they are showing disrespect. Good morning. And manipulation happens when someone tries to control another person in a sneaky or a unfair way to get what they want. Instead of being honest, they may make you feel guilty so you can give them what they want, twist situations around, and blame you. Use emotions to control your decisions. Manipulation is when someone tries to control you without being honest about it. And here's an example. Someone might say, if you love me, you would do this for me. We said that already, didn't we? Okay, and now I'm going to give you 10 real life examples that people go through every day. That people go through every day, and you might know somebody. Me too, and it makes you feel like you are not worth nothing, but deep down, you know that you are. Be positive and yes. Yes, okay. Here's 10 real life examples of disrespect and manipulation. Interrupting somebody constantly when someone keeps cutting you off while you speaking because they don't want to hear you, because they treating you like you don't matter. It shows they don't value what you're saying. That's why they keep cutting you off. What you're saying does not matter. I just got this on, you remember last night for my sore hand. If someone never lets you finish your sentence, they're showing you they value their voice more than they're valuing your voice. So my advice is stop talking to them. When they talk down at you, someone speaks to you like you're less intelligent or less important. Oh, you wouldn't understand this if I told you. That's examples. It makes you feel small or inferior. When they ignore your feelings, they ignore how you feel, and someone dismisses it. They don't care about what you're saying, how you feel. They only want you to care about what they saying and how they're feeling. Let the negative person go and be, yep. They'll say stuff like, oh, you overreacting. That's not a big deal. Your emotions are being invalidated. And then they hit you with the guilt trip. After everything I've done for you, you won't do this for me? Or I did X, Y, and Z for you. You know, keep bringing up what they done for you. They are using guilt to control your decision. And always know, if you want to say no, no means no. Then they want to play the victim. I know somebody that played the victim. I had to let go of some people. They were toxic. Yes. It's always everyone else's fault. They shift blame so they don't have to change. And why it's manipulation, they are using silence to control your behavior. Healthy people communicate. Healthy people communicate. Manipulative people punish you with silence. They try to embarrass you in public. It damages your dignity and confidence. Granny needs to get her world rock. Now let me see something. This is dim. Don't block them. We're on the live talking very good. We're having communication, positive communication. And you just came in alive and said what you said. Shut it up. Pull out a chair and listen, Dodo. Okay. Pressure do something you don't want. Come on, just do it. They twist your words when you know you didn't say that. They make like you said stuff that you didn't say. And they try to control the narrative. You see how Danny, dummy, just came in his life and interrupt? That's what negative people do. Negative people tries to interrupt positivity. We just talked. Now we're going to get on whoever that is. Here we go. We're on a roll. I know there's cobwebs in that hole. And I know there's shit up your ass that you haven't wiped in years. And I know that when you woke up to the funk of your environment, you became very miserable. That's why you're disrespectful. And you're in a room all by your lonesome. Nobody wants to be around you, Danny. Because the way you smell. And maybe if you fix your hygiene and put a little bleach in that bath water and sit and then make a witch pot. You know how the witch turn the stick and it just in the smoke. You need to sit in one of them and let it go up all the way through your whole body and wash the funk and negativity right out your ashtray. You little ucker, you. But anyway, he's a negative Nancy, and here's about him. Negative people like Denny, or what's his name? Denny. Negative people like Denny that's in this chat. He's always complaining about something at home. We don't see this, but just his vibe good for him. Nothing is good for him. He don't even think soap to wash his ashtray will even work without even trying it. Right? The water is not hot enough for him. The clothes he wear, they're not clean enough for him. And they really not clean, but they're not clean enough for him. He just used to dirt. So you trying to make somebody be respectful and clean at the same time when they're not used to it is hard business. He's disgusting. He's incontinent. Who raised him? But anywho, enough of him. Negative people are complainers. Always complaining about something. Never is ever anything good for them. Like example, this food isn't good. The weather is bad. Nothing ever works out for them. Always telling others something won't work. Tries to shut down ideas or dreams like Denny is doing. He see we on here talking positive. He don't like that. He likes negativity. And that's why his rat-faced self came in the live and said what he said. So he really don't matter, right? He's a doubter. Denny is a doubter. Always telling others something won't work. He's the person that if he has a friend and they be like, oh, my dreams and aspirations are, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. He's the type of person that'll say, oh, that won't work. That won't work. If I was you, I wouldn't do that. That's what he do. And he blames everybody. He blames his mom. He blames his mom for making him live in a shed. He blames his mother for not buying soap. He blames his mother because he didn't take a bath. He blames his mother for being stink. That's a negative Nancy. And the energy of a negative person is draining. Oh, it's so draining. After talking to a negative person, you feel stressed out. It's always a negative person bringing drama to somebody's life. Oh my God. Just negativity. Did you hand me my coffee in that blue cup? Yes, and I don't need stress. Exactly. And that's what Denny is. And you see how the positivity got him pushed away? I hope he got him pushed away. He wants to come on a live and start crap. Negativity. You're going to have it, though, anywhere you go. It's going to be somebody that's negative around you at some point of your life. It doesn't have to, it could be personal. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It's going to be out in public. It's going to be somewhere because everybody is not positive. Now, positive people bring you encouragement, solutions, and good energy. They support and lifts you up. They say stuff like, you can do it. Keep going. I believe in you. Don't you give up. They the solution finders. Instead of complaining, they look for answers. Okay, this didn't work. Let's try something else. You see what I'm saying? They're grateful people. I'm thankful for another day and another opportunity. They are motivators. Don't you give up. Your breakthrough might be coming tomorrow. Negative people focus on problems. Positive people focus on possibilities. You never consider getting a job instead of begging for money on YouTube? Denny, I have never begged for money on YouTube. Oh my God, he's a negative person. And he's a draining person. Can you imagine being around him? He will drain the energy out of somebody. Look at him. He's miserable. He don't know me from a can of paint. He's never heard me beg for money. He's making this make-believe story up in his head, which you need to be going to wash your hair or something. You have them kind of people everywhere. He's miserable. He's just sitting at his computer or his phone typing dumb stuff behind the scenes. Nobody will ever see him, and he has nothing better to do. He should have jumped on the bandwagon and start being positive. Right? Now, this is for Danny. What happens to your body when you don't bathe? This probably is more his speed. Denny, this is for you. I'm gonna educate you on what happens to your body when you don't bathe. It can affect your body, your skin, and even your negative mood. Sweat from your sweaty back get mixed up with bacteria. Germs multiply on your stinky skin. Dirt and dead skin cells pile up. Let's block him. Let's get him out of here. I got him out of here. I got him out of here because he's an idiot. And that's what happens when he don't take a bath. Huh. So let's get back to it. They started, then when I get to them, hey Malik, when I get to them, when I really give it to them in a nice kind of way, they want to, I'm going to report you for what? Like, positive thinking means choosing to focus on solutions instead of a problem. It doesn't mean life is perfect. We all know life is not perfect. It means you believe things can get better. I love you back. Positive people understand that problems will happen. You already know we all have problems, or we're all going to go through something in our life. Nothing is never going to stay the same. Nothing is never going to be always peaches and cream. But in the midst of the storm, and I know it's kind of easier said than done, but we have to work on doing better. Stay positive. Positive people understand that problems will happen, but they don't let the problem control their mindset. You always want to speak encouraging words. You always want to look for opportunities. If you can, it's okay to lift other people up. Even if you don't feel like it, even if you're going through something in your life, it's always nice to be the encouraging person to somebody else. Half the time, people not going to know what you're going through in your life, and you don't even have to tell them. Just be encouraging for somebody else. That'll change what you going through in your life around, believe it or not. Focus on what you can control, because we can't control everything. Some things are out of our control, period. We can't control it. No matter what we do, what we say, or how we try to control something, sometimes it just keep calling back. Tyler! Get that, my egg popped on the stove. I forgot. Get it. I done burnt my egg. My egg popped. Yes, you can do it, Louisa. You can do it. Put some little more water in my steak, please. Okay, and how positivity affects your body. Let's talk about how positivity affects your body. It lessens your stress. It lowers your blood pressure. It make you sleep better. It make your immune system strong. And it gives you more energy. Positive energy attracts positive people. Encourages others. Smiles. Speaks life into situations. Bring peace instead of drama. Who want to live with drama or be around drama in their life? Confusion, chaos, a person always arguing, a person always starting stuff. Who would really want to be around somebody like that? I know I wouldn't. I'll say You gotta go. And when your energy is positive, people feel safe around you. And how you practice positivity is start your day with gratitude. Speak kindly to yourself. Surround yourself with positive people. Limit negativity. When somebody call you trying to gossip or talk negative about somebody, hey, hold up. Say, hold up. I don't want to hear that. Yes, Daisy. And celebrate small wins. Positivity doesn't mean life is going to be perfect, y'all. It means you choose hope over worry and growth over giving up. I think this is a rather wonderful conversation. And this is what I told you I wanted to do. To help somebody else, it can help me helping somebody. And your mind controls your attitude. Your mind controls your attitude. A positive mindset helps you handle problems better. You can train your mind to look for solutions instead of complaints. I refuse to be around a person who complains all the time. I know somebody that done that all the time. And you ever heard that saying, being around certain people can suck the life out of you? That is true. It drains your energy. Your mindset is powerful. If you believe things can get better, you will start seeing opportunities. If you go around being like, oh, nothing never works for me, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to succeed in doing that. You're speaking negativity in your life. And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to do nothing. And I'm convinced if you hung around 3 millionaires, hung around them, I'm guaranteeing you will be the 4th one. Just is what it is. You got to change your mindset. You got to know the importance of having self-respect for yourself, knowing your value, knowing who you are, what you stand for, not allowing people to treat you any kind of way or disrespect you, treating you poorly. You got to set boundaries for people because some people don't know boundaries and they'll try to step over them. And if you can't control that, then hey, you're not going to go very far. And not only that, you're going to grow personally. And that's called personal growth. You're going to learn from your mistakes. You're going to improve little by little. You're going to never stop trying to become better. You never stop trying to become better. Growth happens when you step outside of your comfort zone. All of this coincides with one another. Kindness and respect cost nothing. Respect goes both ways. Treat people the way you want to be treated. A little kindness can change someone's entire day. Just a little bit. And never give up. Life has obstacles. Success takes patience. Keep going even when things are hard. Keep going even if you don't see a result yet. Don't give up, because when you give up, you might have was going to get your breakthrough, but you would never know because you gave up. The difference between winners and quitters is winners keep going. They keep going no matter what. And have gratitude. Don't complain. Appreciate the small things. Gratitude brings happiness. You're grateful. Don't be ungrateful. Focus on blessings instead of problems. When you start counting your blessings, your mindset will change. And you want to protect your peace by avoiding drama. Distance yourself from negative people. Choose peace over arguments. Since family is important in your life, it's okay to spend time with the loved ones who respect you. Support people that's supporting you, that's hanging around them and creating memories. Everything always coincides. It's like an affidavit. You ever know the affidavit in... An affidavit is a document, right? An affidavit, lawyers use it for court documents. A affidavit always support what you're saying. That's what all of this is going in. An affidavit. And confidence. Hold your head up high even when you feel low. Confidence grows from experience. Don't compare yourself to others. Trust your own abilities. And choose happiness. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to be happy or you can choose not to be. That's your choice. Focus on the things that bring you joy. And don't let negativity control your day. You can't control everything in life, but you can control your own attitude. Now let's see what you're saying. Be the little caboose. I think I can. Yep. Was there any trolls? It's always trolls, Donovan. Always. And here's the last of what I'm going to talk about. A lot of people think positivity means that life is always perfect. But that's not what it means at all. Life will always have challenges. There will be good days, difficult days. Positivity simply means choosing to focus on hope instead of giving up. Your mindset is powerful. The way you think affects how you feel, how you speak, and how you move through life. When your mindset is negative, everything feels heavier. Problems feel bigger than they actually are. But when your mindset is positive, you start looking for solutions instead of focusing only on the problem. Positive people are not people without struggles. Positive people are people who decide that their struggles will not control their attitudes. Being positive also means protecting your peace. That means something you have to step away from negativity. Not every argument needs attention. Not every negative comment deserves your energy, and that's with the trolls. You also have to remind yourself that growth takes time. It takes time to grow. Every day you wake up, you have another chance to become a better version of yourself. Maybe yesterday wasn't perfect, but today is a new opportunity. And one of the best habits you can practice is gratitude. When you start your day thinking about what you're thankful for, your health, your family, the chance to wake up and try again, it changes your perspective. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means believing that even in difficult situations, something good can come from it. So today, I want to encourage everyone listening. Protect your peace, speak positivity, and believe in your growth. Because when you choose positivity, you don't just change your own life, you influence the people around you as well. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed, positive day. Bye-bye.